This horse right here is Bug. Our intention for Bug, our plan, is for her to be a cow horse, showing working cow horse classes. So that's what we're working towards. And in the process, we're needing to do things, accomplish things, so that she can reach our goals for her. One of the things that we're working on accomplishing, she's falling to the left with her left shoulder. Her left shoulder is weak. It's harder to get her to lope the left lead. So what I normally do, when one lead is harder than the other, I'll work that lead first, come back and lope the other lead, then lope the hard lead again. So that's what I'm doing today. We're counter-cantering here. That's gonna make her really put that left shoulder up, make it stronger. Now we're gonna go the other direction. I would have liked to have come straight further through the middle. If I would have had her shoulder up, we would have been able to do that. Let's do one more in the correct lead. Get her bent a little bit more. So when I am working a horse, my general program, see her kind of fall to the right? We need to bend. My general program is 1 day a week, I'm going to work the horse pretty hard. What I call a 90% ride. I'm going to ask that horse for basically 90% of what I think that horse is capable of. 1 day a week is going to be an easy ride. What we do in that ride is going to depend individually on the horse. It might be a trail ride, might be walking around and steering and trotting in the arena, doing a little bit of things like that. And it also might be working on issues that the horse has. So 2 days a week I'll do what I call a 50% ride. Those 2 days I'm going to work the horse 50% of what it's capable of. And then 1 day a week I'm going to work like specific maneuvers. For a reining horse, that might be spins, might be stops. Work a ranch riding horse, it might be transitions. To work on those maneuvers. One thing that a lot of people miss out on is they spend way too much time working maneuvers and they never practice getting from one maneuver to another. In the days that I'm working, those 50% days, a lot of that time is going to be spent getting from one maneuver to another. For a reining horse, it might be transitions, big, fast, to small, slow, transitioning from circles to rundowns. I do a lot of transitioning from circles to rundowns. I do a lot of rundowns where I don't stop. We'll practice getting straight. We'll practice build. This horse is wanting to drop its shoulder, look one direction or another. Rundowns have to be straight. If the rundown is not good, the stop is not going to be good. You have a good rundown, you increase your chances greatly of having a good stop. When you practice stopping a lot, you're going to create other issues where your horse is not going to want to run all the way down. You're going to start anticipating the stop. She's trying to invert her body, bring the shoulders to the left, and swap leads. We're going to go into another counter bend circle. Right leg back in the hip, going the left lead. I'm gonna ride it. Right leg back in the hip. Left leg pushing on the shoulder. Bring the shoulders over. Even though I'm going to the right, I want to be in a left arc because that's the lead that we're in. Bring the shoulders over. That's the arc that I'm having a hard time getting. Canter again. Left arc. I get all kinds of comments about my equitation. Not sitting center, not doing this, not doing that. Well, when you're asking horses to do things like this, training horses to do things like this, there are things you can do with your seat in your equitation to make it easier for the horse to learn. And like when you see me way off center in that counter canter, that's what I'm doing. I'm also pulling my hands all different directions to accomplish different things. I need to get the shoulder to the right. That's a better one there. And back to the left. The whole time I'm loping her around, I'm going to be working on her frame. By frame, that's kind of how I term collection. But for me, frame is a lot more than collection. I can get the horse collected, nose in, butt engaged, and call it collected. But what I call frame is I want the horse's body in a position to do what I'm asking it to do. Ask the shoulder to go right. There we go. So I'm going to frame that horse up right here. It needs to be framed correctly to lope this left circle. I'm going to get bent. I'm not going to go in a counter bend here, but I'm going to get bent. Send her forward, forward. Still using ass tail demand. I'm having to push her pretty hard to go forward. She's wanting to slow down so that she can pick the right lead, because that's her favorite lead. For me to get her more comfortable in the left lead, I need to frame her for the left lead. Keep her in that frame right there. She's holding on my left hand really hard. Keep her in that frame so that it becomes more comfortable. Let's go in another counter canter. She's going to switch. Right there, she switched because I wasn't able to get her nose tilted in and her shoulder tilted over. That's why she switched leads. But what I'm doing here is I'm getting her set up to ask for a flying lead change. She's wanting to change. She wants to be in the correct lead. So this horse is going to end up with really nice flying lead changes, because this working her shoulders, which the shoulders is an issue that I need to fix, working that issue is going to help her lead changes become better. One thing before I get done, I've talked to a couple people about putting some banners up in my arena. I think I've got 2 coming for sure. If you own a business that you'd like to have highlighted in the arena, have a banner put up, contact me and we'll talk about it. So this is Bug. I'll put some links to the videos that I've done with her. Until next time, thank you for watching.